Hello, I'm John Cirucci, an AIChE Foundation Trustee, and I'm here today with Lizzy Zimmerman to talk about what she's been doing. She's a senior at University of Iowa, double majoring in chemical engineering and biochemistry, and she is also the student chapter president for AIChE. And as such, she's been leading a program for kids camps for K through 5 STEM outreach, and that's what we're here to learn a little bit more about today. So Lizzy, tell us about this kids camp.
Yeah, so it's a really great experience for kids. We do a bunch of experiments with them, specifically things that have to do with science or math. So we might have them make a binary code bracelet, or have them create a catapult and then see how far they can launch an object. And all of these activities are really focused around our themes. So in the fall, we try and host a Halloween-themed Kids Day Camp. They all come in cute little costumes, and then we sort of try and get our theme around that idea. So we might start off by decorating pumpkins to begin, and then move on to something that's kind of spooky, like spooky slime or some kind of activity like that, and then really try and relate in those math and science topics. So we might talk about fractions when we're making a chemical recipe, or relate it to how chemical engineers want to create a product, and then these are the steps that they might take to do a reaction. And then in the spring, we have a Kids Day Camp that's focused on Earth Day, so we really do more activities on sustainability or planting trees or something like that. And
is this a full day session or multiple days?
It's usually about a 3-hour session,
okay.
And we do 3 different experiments or activities with them that are STEM focused. And then we take a brief moment for snacks, and we usually do a more complex science demonstration during that time.
Okay, and I just learned that you gave a workshop here at the annual student conference to some of your peers, and they were pretty excited about it. What kind of response did you get?
Yeah, they had a ton of questions for us. They wanted to know how we worked with K-12 outreach at our university, how we got volunteers for the event, sort of how we began planning, because it is a lot to take on to invite children in and have events specifically planned for them, and then also how to do age-appropriate activities, because what 5th graders want to do is a lot different than what kindergartners can be excited by in a small amount of time. So,
from your experience, what do you think is important about this to those young students?
I think what they really like is that they're doing things that they think are fun. So making slime is really fun for a kid, but through that they realize, oh, I've learned math, or oh, I've really learned about how chemical reactions work. And so sort of seeing that light bulb go off in their heads, and the confidence that we give them to kind of talk about these science topics is something that's really cool that I think we're relaying to the younger generations.
Yeah, so what's your favorite thing about doing this?
So my favorite thing, I think, kind of comes back to when I'm working on a project that I think is really challenging or hard. I always think it's really cool to have that eureka moment where you realize all this hard work came to something cool, and they sort of have that same eureka moment as they're building things. So we had a lot of kids working on their catapults with popsicle sticks and rubber bands, and they were trying all these different techniques, and when they finally got to be that person who launched their insect the farthest into the fake bug net for the Halloween Kids Day Camp, that eureka moment on their face and that confidence that they could do math and science related activities and have a lot of fun with them, that was something that was just amazing to see.
Wow, that sounds really fun. So the experience that you've had working with these camps, and more generally as a student leader with AIChE, what has it brought to you, and how has it given you a different view on what's to come?
Yeah, so AIChE has been really instrumental in sort of developing who I am as a person. I think I found that I really like the leadership roles that I was able to gain through this organization. I gained a lot of self-confidence. I'm very comfortable speaking in front of large groups of people now, which is something I couldn't have said 4 years ago. And I've also gained a lot of great communication skills through this organization. So not just developing the technical side of things, but really focusing on those interpersonal skills and working on becoming a better leader, things you can always improve upon.
Well, I really commend you for what you've done, and thank you for your leadership at AIChE, and thank you for sharing those experiences here with us.
Yeah, and thank you so much for interviewing me today.